know in certain situations we have to do sometimes special things, guys. Walk away from no deal. If somebody says something silly, do not walk away from it, because that's an opportunity that you might have lost that you never knew that you could have had. Okay? I'm a big believer of carpe diem. So we need to go out, and if we see the opportunity, and I see a good long-term ROI on this, let's nail it. Some are short, some are long, just depends. Yeah, we do a risk analysis. That's my job. That's my work. You don't have to worry about that piece, okay? That's what we handle. So it's all said and done. Guess what, guys? This salon, Mrs. Salon, suddenly went from here to here. The jazz is high, and it is always high. I call it the high when you walk in because that's where they're at. They're in the clouds now, guys. They love what they saw. They're all excited and everything. You walk in. Now it's time for you to make magic happen. The final step, and everything comes this point in time. You got them. They want to switch. Right there after the demo, they're wanting to switch. You're setting it all up. You get them the introductory prices and so forth, what they need to do. Guys, we have one more step. This is critical again. Anybody want to take a shot at what the fourth one is?
Follow up.
Close was already right here.
Follow up.
Whoa, who said? Yes. Man,
Follow
I'm
up.
impressed.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't get that. The follow-up. We're strategic about this. We're going to know what day that product is delivered to Mitch's Salon. And we want to be strategic about it because it's great, because what happens is if I know I can get that product in his hands on Thursday or Friday, we're not pulling out any product they have in that salon yet. We want them to continue business. Because if you pull it out beforehand, you can get yourself in a lot of problems. Let them function all the way through. Until the day that product arrives, still let them function. Let them sit there because it's like Christmas. It's exactly what it's like. Look at the presents that show up at the door. But on this step right here, at this point in time, we have what we call the follow-up. I will get in touch with the educator. You talk to them about education. They had a free education class. Well, guess what's going to happen on that Monday? That product arrives on Thursday or Friday. Guess what happens on Monday?
Educator comes in and gets them set up.
Dang right, we've got another class going on. We're solidifying this salon. Now we're closing it. We found our fire hydrant, now we're peeing on it. It's exactly what we're doing. We're going to be back in there on Monday doing another class, drilling it in their head. This is how you utilize this product. This is what you do. And what does Lindsay leave them right after that too, Lindsay, when you're done on Monday? What do they have of yours just in case they need something?
My cell phone number.
They still have a way to contact Lindsay right after that too. Because guys, we don't just walk in and do a quick sell. We're a partnership with this salon now. That's what this is all about. That's what we're creating. This isn't a client for 3 months or 6 months. This is a client that's going to stick with you. And I'd like to challenge anybody that's tried to go out and try and get one of these concept salons and pull them away. These suckers are gold. They are gold. They are in it. And they love it. It goes a lot in depth in the concept sale because what is it that they get? Does anybody kind of have an idea what the concepts get? Well, what we breed them with is education. We breed them with understanding that they're a conceptual salon piece. Mike and them, they're all working up corporate on a beta, on a launch thing to have up there, especially for these elite salons, which should be releasing here hopefully soon. We'll have it all completely done. But they also give what we call guaranteed education. Because that's what keeps the clock ticking, right? Yes, absolutely. So you guys are going to learn about the integrity program that they're going to talk about here in just a minute. You have a gold, you have a platinum, you have a diamond. Okay? And it's all based on quarterly qualifying purchases. Just remember this, golds are going to get 2 guaranteed classes per year. Platinums are going to get 3 guaranteed classes per year. Diamonds, which they're out there, get 4 guaranteed classes per year. And we do special treatment for all these guys. Okay? Keep that in mind. We do special treatment for them all. One last thing, and I'll close real quick to get done with this. Booth renters. Yeah. I've heard a lot of griping about booth renters. Okay. We have gone in and we have converted entire booth renter salons and made them an elite salon. And that means we got everybody in the salon. Now you guys are probably really opening your eyes on this one, wondering how in the hell did you guys do that? No, that's not a problem, is it, Lindsay? Because Lindsay was the one that did that for them, right?
Yeah.
Actually, we also, yeah.
The first one.
The very first one was that. The hardest thing to do really quick, and I'll get this through this real fast because I know we got time pressure, but the hardest thing to do with a booth runner salon is to go in and to engage everybody. One, they participate in the demo, but let's say they do want to switch. All of a sudden you're looking at that, okay, to make anything possible, they have to buy a qualifying intro purchase for the color, for us to even dive into their inventory. Same thing on the retail perspective. They get in there, they make a qualifying purchase, okay? But let's say you got 10 owners, 10 stylists in here, that means you gotta somehow convince this one to pay up $500 or $1,000, this one to pay up $500,000, this one to pay up $500,000, this one's gonna pay up $500,000. She can do it next 2 months, he can do it here in the next 4 months, she can go right away, she can go maybe 6, 7 months down the road, all the fizzle could fail out by then. Guys, that's a nightmare, is it not? And then you're trying to figure out, I have to net 30 this, I have to do that. Man, this is a nightmare. How can I conquer this, right? Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna treat these suckers like a commission salon. All 10 of them. We're gonna make one big qualifying purchase. And we're gonna go into it. And all 10 of these guys are suddenly gonna come together as a team because they're gonna realize how much they're gonna save. And the owner's gonna love you because you're uniting the salon. Is that not what happens?
Yeah, absolutely.
Suddenly, let's just say hypothetically, $1,000 divided by 10 is what, guys? Is that a lot better than paying 500, 600 individualized? You see what I'm saying?
So you're gonna give them a discount? Is that what I'm
It's not a discount. It's a creative way of doing it to make it work so you get everybody at once. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting for months and the fizzle was going to die and you might not even get them. Let's kill it all at once. So you treat them just like you treat a commission salon. $1,000 is the cost for everything up front. We get to get into your inventory. You guys 10 split that right off the bat. That's $100 each. Oh, yeah. That's split $100 each and they're in.
And
That is
splitting
killer.
product.
Huh?
They're splitting with the product.
Yes. And then when the product comes in, that's when I say it's like Christmas. They all understand we have to unite. This isn't what the initial order is not what it's about. It's about what comes in after that, their inventory and piece like that. That's what gets them rolling. You see what I mean? We're in there swapping it out now. Suddenly, all these booth runners are loving life because they were able to switch out for minimal investment. We're going to get a great return. We got the entire salon, and you win big because you get everybody. And it happens just like that. And you look like a hero, guys. You're presenting them with an option that they would have never dreamed of. Just because you treated them like a commission salon. The owner suddenly sees them all having a meeting together and everything and making decisions saying, guys, this is awesome. You know what I mean? Yes.
Can you do 10 o'clock next Monday?
Love it.
I got the meeting right now.
Let me see. Let me look and see if I can get it on my calendar, right? Give me a minute here.
There's a theme here. There's a theme here that you need to, number one, get Rob's card if you don't have his number, but this program is really, the board gave us permission to, whatever it takes. You have to listen to that. What do you need to make this go down? Okay, this salon here,
That's fine.
she's 100% Scruples color, loves us. I was in there with Rob last winter. I took my iPad, took a picture of her Bumble, and Bumble's a joke, and she's like, what are you doing? I said, well, this is the before. And I said, she says, I'm not going to switch out. I like my Bumble display. What did I just say? I like my Bumble display. Not Bumble, display. So what do? We got somebody to paint the display.
That was $8,000.
Whatever it costs, whatever it takes. If you don't call Rob, I don't call the board and say, listen, there's a guy in my territory who wanted to open up he wanted a shotgun. I bought him a damn shotgun because he got me a $100,000 a year account. Sound stupid?
Nope.
I did,
Dumb question when it comes to uniting the independent contractors and splitting the product. Is that, Andy, logistically, was that a problem?
Not a problem at all, because guys, you set the tone straight when they come in. You say, listen, guys, I am getting you some amazing deal for this price. What you guys have to do is you guys have to come together and understand this initial intro that you're buying, you all have to come together as a team and you speak to them like that, because they already are committing to uniting to get this deal, and understand you're going to have to split what comes up. But you have to set the tone. But this is not what matters when this splits up, guys. It's about your inventory that you currently have. We're getting into your unopened tubes of your collar inventory and swapping them out. That's where it's at. They look past this. They don't even really waste their time on this because they know what they're getting in for. That's it. Yep. Any other questions on this? Please, fire away.
very quickly, the hardest thing in this whole thing is getting the appointment. Does anybody know how to get an appointment? How to qualify an appointment? What are you gonna say to get Rob in the door? I got a real nice guy who's real passionate, that ain't gonna cut it. Well, not so personally, but, how are you gonna get him in the door? How are you gonna qualify if we get Rob in the door, or me, or Lindsay? What are you gonna say to get an appointment?
You have to learn about the customer and uncover the needs you feel he
Yep.
wants to improve on, you know,
Or
ask
you
leading
can,
questions.
I've got a manufacturer that speaks a whole different terminology. I think it'd really be worth your time to sit down and have a cup of coffee at Starbucks with them. I think they can improve their business. They do things a little bit different than everybody else. They actually take care of their customer. That might get their attention.
Yeah.
That might get their
Coffee
attention.
might-
They're all about education.
Coffee might have been enough right there. Starbucks.
So it's whatever you have to, you gotta qualify them to get him in the door, or me in the door. You just can't go make an appointment with someone who's in love with beta, I'm never gonna switch, but I'll take the free coffee. That's not very efficient for either one of us.
Sure.
So you're gonna have to do a little planning to get these appointments to make sure that we've got at least a 51% chance of making a demo happen. We know if that happens, we've got a chance to get in the door.
You've been doing this for a while now, right?
Yep.
Can you share with us maybe an email or something, some kind of scripted verbiage, what has worked to getting the appointments?
Well, it took me 10 years to do this. I'm not good at that. I can try. I use this, and I don't ever bash a manufacturer. Don't ever do that, because you may have it. But I use this and I say, good companies, they make kind of a bad choice.
Yeah.
That's how you say it. Good company. It goes back to what I said about shampoo does what? It cleans hair. Well, so does mine, but I don't want to visit these people. I believe in you. You got a license. You went to school. You got to keep the heat on where I live. Okay? This company cares about you and growing your business. Those are the things you kind of have to say to get their attention. You don't bash and just say, look at it. Can you compete with that? They're sending this to your customer's home address. Scruples won't do that. A little aggressive, I would get, make sure you know who you're talking to and if they can tolerate that kind of thing. Good company. I used to sell Redken. Okay? They're doing $3 billion at a place 2.4 miles away. I have an Ulta app on my phone. I wish they're going to tell me where the closest Ulta is at. Okay? That's losing business. You built it, you created it, and you lost the sale. With Scruples, we don't do that. Those are just kind of some verbiage that you say. And for doing this for 25 years, I got a lot of things in my head. And I'll wrap up my career quick because I know you want to go that. What is Rob and I's biggest asset is not that we're sales guys. And I was in Michigan last week and I damn near beat a salesman up. Okay? It's body language. Yesterday when I was talking to a brief moment of time, this young lady was doing this. You know what that is? That's a green light. Keep talking, man. She like what I was saying. What if you do this?
Shut down.
You done. Stop sign. Done. Go back to the green light, start over again. Body language. I walked to the front of Salon, looked inside, the owner looked out, me and the sales rep, she got turned around, back door, got a car and drove away. I think we got a problem here. Okay, what does that have to do with your relationship? That's really the beginning. Is you've got the relationship, we don't. We have to rely on you to have that really important relationship and that business mind to say, we got something a little bit different. Haven't seen it in a long time in our industry. These guys are going to actually take care of you. So when we walk in the salon, we're looking. I'm looking right at there. What are they doing? Yeah, stepping backwards. Yeah. The guy last week in Michigan, we have a new impact gel, I think.
Yeah.
I'm doing my presentation, I don't sell product. This guy in the middle of my presentation whips out this gel and starts preaching it. I told him, parking lot, you whip that again, I beat you on the head with it. Because he's selling what? A $3 product. This is a big idea. You know what I mean? We want you to get a $1,000 order every 2 weeks, every month. So you have to kind of preface yourself. And Mike had said it when we were doing this whole 5-year change. We can change our packaging, our image, our fragrances, our price, everything. Banners, photo shoots. The hard part is changing your hearts and minds. This is not Jack and Frank's company anymore. We got to change our hearts and minds. We're a high-end line. We're going to provide you with everything everybody else doesn't provide you with. That's how this whole thing, Why Scruples, came about. Mike's been saying it for a day and a half, Why Scruples, Why Scruples. I hope you figured out why. We don't want to be like any other manufacturer. Okay? We do not want to be like anybody else. And we're going to provide you with a toolbox as big as the sun to pull out the tools you need to make this happen. And the biggest thing you can do to get started with, before Mike jumps in, is call Rob. okay? I've been doing this for 26 years. He joined our company from telecommunications, Salon telecommunications. Yeah. He comes up to Minneapolis to our training, and I'm not kidding you. The entire year, he would call me at the deer stand, he would call me on my boat, he would call me on the golf course. I'm like, Rob, they're gonna think we're dating. Because in 4 years, I've never seen a guy go as fast as he did with this system. Okay? He gets it. He knows how to do it. And he's fine-tuned it. Every market's different. Like I said yesterday, I'm in California. Whew, you want to go there. My market's different from this market. He's got this market pegged. And he's got a system that works. I've got a system that works very similar to his in my world. So nothing's going to happen unless you call Rob and get an idea of what you want to do. Just like you just said, I got a plan. I like to hear that. So your head's going to be going, go look at your list. Start making a list for yourself. Take 10 a year. God, I hope we get 5 of them. Because you're going to make some serious money. Okay? So.